Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Let's Play of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I'm Chris from True Phase Gaming, and let's get back into it. So this is right after part 1, so the paths have not changed. If you do leave, I may be wrong on this, and you do leave before finishing most of it, it can change. I wish I would have killed that all in one swing.
My name's Lockdannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Now these guys here, the Ravenous Dead, is they're special enemies. They have the ability Waller, which is putting up all these annoying walls, as you can tell. Now when we get to the higher difficulties of this game, the special enemies can get multiple abilities on at the same time. There can be some that shoot lasers, or put lava on the ground, or put molten on the ground, shields, chains. It gets to the point where just some combinations become almost impossible to deal with. And sometimes you just gotta walk away and just know that you can't do it. Now, I don't know the difficulty difference between the PC and the Xbox One, so maybe in the Xbox One, those difficult combinations aren't as difficult as it was at the beginning of Diablo 3. Now, with this Crusader, off camera, I added a ruin to my A attack, which now gives me a chance to block, or a higher chance to block, and so that's helpful. I also got, I also forgot to check, I got a new pair of gloves, which gained me an extra 14 armor, which is always nice, and that was all the extra loot that we picked up. Now, oh, that's an exploding guy. I need to get away from him after I kill him. Now, I had in that the special encounter with the Ravenous Dead, I did pick up a yellow shoulder piece, which means it's a hold on, let me double check on this before I tell you guys the wrong thing. Here it is. It is a yellow means it's rare. So I have this nice 9 armor. Oh, it was a wrist. My bad. A nice 9 armor wrist with 7 strength, 5 vitality. Strength increases my attack, and vitality increases my health. Life per hit is always awesome, and experience per kill only helps me get through this game faster. So all those are exactly what I need. Now, some of the loot that you can get, you can definitely tell are meant for demon hunters or monks, wizards. Those I don't want. Now, I believe the Barbarian and the Crusader actually want a lot of the same things when it comes to stats-wise. But of course, like, this is my first time playing Crusader. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But, gotta use those traps. It's always nice. Oh, I already see a special.
Not ready yet.
Now the Gortesques are the exploding guys, but they're not always the funnest to face. Especially if you get... Nope, I took that damage again. Especially if you get swarmed by them and you have nowhere to go. And you start killing them all at the same time, you just... It's hard for you to... That guy just turned into an undead. It just becomes at a point where you just gotta see which one's gonna die first and try and dodge that way from all the other explosions. Because that damage can definitely add up quickly if you're not paying attention. Knock that thing down. Oh, this is a lot of people. And my nice little shield bash definitely helped take those. Oh, I could have done that. That would have been nice too. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, there's a bunch of people. See, that time I got out of that Gore-Tex blast. Gotta pick up all the orbs, double damage. I forget how many levels are in this first place to try and find Deckard Cain. I believe it's this one and another one, and then you find him. Oh, there we go. Travis Deckard. Oh, wow, where'd that guy come from? That wall definitely hit him.
I require more wrath.
What is that? Huh. Gotta get out of the blast. Gotta get out of the blast zone. Double damage. Just start killing everybody. Oh, Indus. I don't know how to pronounce it. What that is a material for building other if I remember correctly, it can be used to help with making jewels or it's making blacksmithing pieces. Once you unlock the blacksmith, you can start making your own stuff. And here's another scroll.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Now I know I saw a little circle down in the map in the right-hand corner that showed me that that was the way to the next level, but I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, especially like that chest up there. I'm gonna just check this room really quick before I go get the chest. Armor rack, leather hood, woot. Gotta love that white gear. So we get up to the chest and get some more gloves. My character would pick them up. It looks like we can, if I was to equip that, let's look at it. I can get more. So I get more strength and more experience. But I definitely like the more armor, more health, and the reduced cost of all my things. That's always nice. This one, I'll take the gold from the armor and the gold off of enemies, because once the gold starts stacking up, you can start doing all the different things. I still have a level 1, or not a level 1, a armor 1 chest piece that is always gonna run you far. Oh. And knocking over, there's some dead corpses that are just laying on the ground, and if you run next to them, they will shoot out what can be, most of the time it's gold. This time, as you saw, my guy was kind enough to drop his boots. Since he didn't need them anymore, figured I could use them for good. Just gotta double check that there's no chest. And off we go. Oh no, it's right here.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The skeleton king.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Now we gotta go down and save the old man before he dies. I'm very keen to make sure he lives.
Deckard Cain! Help! Help!
Not Not enough rap.
Even in Diablo 2, when you had to go save Deckard Cain, he was very unhelpful and pretty much useless. He just sits there and waits for you to do everything, and then he's like, okay, let's go. And this is the head cleaver, Royal Executioner. Since I have all that life, steel, and vitality, and my nice little block ruin, as you can tell, he's not doing that much damage to me. I'm also not doing that much damage to him, but in this encounter, I will definitely outlast him. And he's dead. All the money. Make it rain.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
And then you just
We
teleported.
must discuss the fallen star. Follow.
So now we gotta go back to New Tristram and talk to Deckard Cain. So he can talk to us about the fallen star that is crashed in on this building. You could tell from, oh, if I don't roll into the building right there. If you look over here, there's that glowing blue in there, and as you can tell, the roof is not in the greatest of condition. There was a falling star that crashed through there, which is what Deckard Cain was looking at. Or looking for, I should say.
I rescued the old scholar, and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star. But not for long.
And like with all Diablos, they have a nice little cutscene, and they actually do a good job at making the cutscenes look good. So now we talk to Leah and Deckard Cain here.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Boom, level 9. And we got a javelin. And I pressed the wrong button. So let's take a look. We definitely want that. Okay, so now we just take a quick look at everything. I can actually go sell at this guy over here. We'll sell before we talk to Deckard Cain, before he sends us out on another murderous mission. Let's talk to him.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
So now we gotta go find the blacksmith, which is in another part of town.
I have some new items that I'm certain you will love.
You gotta do a quest for him first. I mean, blacksmith's not gonna just tell you information just for fun.
Are you Hadrig? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
Thank you. Follow me.
Now we gotta, unfortunately, kill this man's wife, since she was bitten, which means she'll become one of the undead. As you can tell, they're all turning right now. So it's really nice of us to be coming down here.
I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard.
And our nice little character here is making sure that the blacksmith knows he's doing a good thing. He's fighting the right fight. There's more of them. I would talk about the difference between the barbarian and the crusader, but unfortunately I don't remember much of the barbarian's skills. I remember there was a nice whirlwind. That is disgusting. Just puking all over the place.
Patience.
Definitely don't want to puke all over your stuff. Boom, and that is
I
done.
couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
You owe me nothing, friend. But I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather.
What?
You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
So now, not only do we have to go find the crown, we gotta go find this guy's apprentice. So you don't want to just have him apprentice down. So now we're moving to the Weeping Hollows. As you can tell in the left corner, there are some... Wow, this is something else. Now you can understand how these things can get annoying. They grotesque, get all around you, and they have Waller. That's just asking to be a pain in your butt. Let's grab all this. So we got 2 double damage. Does that mean I do quadruple damage?
Not yet.
It's doing that lightning thing. Maybe me. I'm not 100% sure.
The blacksmith's apprentice. Yet another innocent foes.
Well, I guess we just found the apprentice. He didn't make it. Oh, there he is. Yeah, this dead guy right here. The guy that just dropped his shield was the apprentice. Why in this time you don't leave unless you're well prepared to fight? Loot is dropping everywhere. I want to get a I've never gotten a legendary to drop for me on the PC. All of my legendaries were bought with the auction house that is no longer available. That was a little broken. You could easily buy your way to gear, and especially with the pay with real dollars. That was a sinkhole. I definitely knew people that easily dropped a couple $100s into that, and then not even 3 months later stopped actually playing the game as a whole. And that can be sometimes, if you're not paying attention to what you do, you know that you like the game that you're playing right now, you can easily sink in a bunch of money and then not actually want to play the game anymore, which is very sad. But now we're getting to the let's face 5,000 people at once part of the game. And if I don't kill the wretched mothers quickly, they will only make more for me to have to go. And I'm stuck there already then. If I would actually hit this guy, that would help me. Didn't kill her fast enough. Crushing. 42, 43. 43, that's good enough. I don't remember what the highest massacre I've ever had. I want to say I broke the 200s at one point on my barbarian. That was also when I was doing a lot of grinding, trying to get some good gear, and was in the lower level areas with some decent gear on me, and I would just continue to... I thought I had my charge. Would just get in a group of people and just tear them apart. This whole lifesteal thing is making this game super easy. Oh, and here's another one. Knockback. That is not a fun one.
Not yet.
And with this, so this guy is an extra special person. So he by himself is super hard. Compared to the blue people that I was facing earlier, he is more difficult, and he gets minions that come with him, which, depending on what their abilities are, can either be a blessing or a curse. Because if you get a nice ability where they become easier to kill, but the problem is with that is the bigger guy then becomes harder to kill if you kill the minions first, which only makes the fight harder to deal with. But as you can tell with the lifesteal that I have, I believe I'm over leveled because of the extra EXP that I've been getting. I'm not having too much trouble with this. But you can still tell I'm not doing that much damage yet. Hopefully at some point I'll get some abilities that make me do a lot more damage quickly. So this is just a lot of tapping in, hitting the right trigger, and a lot of the same buttons for just a long time. And then I gotta dodge. Gotta double damage that. And level 11. And that seems like a good point to stop for this episode. So, see you guys in the next episode, and you guys have a great day.